Hello children. Now I know that when you're at school, one of your favourite parts of the day is when you get to learn phonics through playing a game with Mrs Thorne, Mrs King and Mrs Dotson. So I thought you might like to play a phonics game while you're at home. This game is called Match the Sound. So I'm going to give you a sound and then Mrs Thorne, Mrs King and Mrs Dotson are all going to find an object and you have to see who has brought an object that starts with the right sound. So are you ready? Here's our first one. The sound is D. D. Who has brought the right object?
I have found a feather.
I've found a duck.
I can sing, la 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 la.
So who do you think found the right sound? Do you think it's Mrs King with the duck? Should we find out if you're right?
I've found a duck.
Okay, so the next sound you've got to look out for is ch.
I found a dish.
I have found some chocolate.
I've found a sock.
Who found the object starting with ch? Should we see if you're right?
I have found some chocolate.
Well done. Okay, are you ready? The next sound we're looking out for is f.
I have found a rock.
I found a flower.
I've found something sharp.
Who found the object beginning with f? Should we see if you're right?
I found a flower.
You're so good at this game. Okay, the next one we're looking out for is an object beginning with sh.
I've found I'm Mrs King.
I found a ship.
I have found a dragon.
Did you get that one right too? Let's just check.
I found a ship.
You're getting so clever that I think I'm going to have to make it a little bit trickier for you. This time, can you find the object that ends with It ends with
I have found a ring.
I found a chip.
I've found a fork.
Do you think you got it right? Let's check.
I have found a ring.
Okay, last one now. We're looking for the object that ends with a k sound. It ends with a k sound.
I have found a shirt.
I've found a chair.
I found a sack.
Did you spot the k sound at the end of an object? Let's see if you were right.
I found a sack.
I really hope you enjoyed playing that phonics game with Mrs Thorne, Mrs King and Mrs Dotson. I know that they enjoyed making it for you. Now I'm going to go with Ed the Ted and we're going to practice his phonics. But maybe you'd like to watch the video again, and this time you could use the videos to write a sentence. You could write Mrs Thorne found some chocolate, or Mrs Dotson found a ship, or Mrs King found a duck. Or maybe you could make up your own game. Okay, bye for now.